welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kgoshigadi Noko Rakoma, to those of you who don't know me, and if you do know me, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping back by. Welcome to all my new subscribers, and you are most welcome. I do hope that you will stay and you will become a part of the family. So today it is day 7 of the 21 days national lockdown, and I am so proud of myself for finally fulfilling a promise that I made to myself, that today I'm just gonna wake up, do whatever that I need to do, but after that, bath, look good, and actually film a YouTube video, because I haven't done that in a very long time. So yeah, and I'm genuinely so happy, you guys, to be filming, because it was like, it's a mess filming at home. It's almost impossible. And I am now in a, okay, so we have like 2 separate houses in the same yard. So this one is not really a house. We just come here to chill. There's like 2 bedrooms downstairs, and then there's an open plan sitting area, boardroom, whatever, upstairs, right? So I am upstairs now, and I am filming a video. This is the perfect spot for me to film when I'm home, because not everyone is here. There's always either no one, or just my little brother playing his PlayStation, or yeah, so it's like almost always empty. But now it's the lockdown, so everyone is home, and this is like my dad's favorite place when he's home, because he figured, actually the reason, apparently the reason they decided to have this other house was because he could just like move away from us whenever we're making noise or anything like that. So this is his favorite place. So it's been quite difficult for me to film, because it's the national lockdown and we're all home, and he's been in here every single day since I came back, doing his assignments. He just went out now. I'm not sure where he's going, because he better pray that he's not stopped by the police or the military on his way to wherever he's going. So I figured, actually I was not sure, I wasn't planning to film today, but I just wanted to look pretty and at least just take like new pictures, and I did that. And immediately, like as we were taking pictures outside, he just came out of the house and he went out, and I was like, perfect timing, because I look good, I can film a video now. And yeah, so what I'm going to be talking about today is actually something that one of my subscribers suggested. And again, you guys keep suggesting content if there's anything that you'd like to see, because I do this for you after all. I'm just fascinated by how this hand looks very light and this is dark. It's the lighting, I think, because I can see the difference even here, this part of the room. Okay, anyway, so yeah, just keep like suggesting any content that you'd like to see, you guys. I really appreciate that. And I think it's easier for me to actually film videos knowing that it's what you guys want to see. All right, so one of my subscribers, guys, and I'm not about to throw it away, because I don't know, it keeps me busy. Anyways, one of you guys asked me to film this video, and they basically asked me to do a video of things to consider when starting a YouTube channel, and this is exactly that. So I started my YouTube channel, I think, in 2018. Look, I've always known that I have a powerful voice. I've always known that I'm a great speaker. I've been speaking for as long as I can remember. And I've always known that my voice matters, and that I can add value to the society by actually just using my voice and sharing my ideas and my thoughts, okay? And but YouTube is something that is not something that I was always familiar with. I got used to it as time went by. As I grew, I think in varsity, I understood that this is actually a medium that people use to express themselves. I got to know that it's not about just the movies or the soapies or the music, and that was quite fascinating for me. And what I've always also known is that, okay, maybe I need to throw it away because it's distracting me. Be back now. Yeah, so what I've also always known is the fact that I was going to be popular somehow. Even now, I know that I'm going to be popular. I know that I'm going to be well known. And not because I go out to search for attention, but because the things that I do, the things that I say will naturally draw people my way. Okay. And it's, I don't know, it's my gifts. I think the gifts that God has given me will attract people to me, because the gifts that he has given me are essentially not for me but for other people. So when I use my gifts, I will automatically attract the people that God wants me to attract. And that's something that I've always been clear about. And I think what I've always wanted to be on is radio. I love radio. I think radio is a great medium. I would still love to be on radio. Yeah, but it's something that I'm not actively pursuing at the moment, but I'm just like, it will find me at the right time. And yeah, so as soon as I found out about YouTube, I was like, oh, perfect, because this then would be a great platform for me to promote myself, for me to express myself. I am someone who is very obsessed with words. I am very good with words. And I love to express myself, you know. I find interest in a lot of different topics. I find interest in a lot of things that happen in society, and I always have an opinion about everything, you know. And I figured that YouTube would be a great platform for me to be able to put across my thoughts, you know. And yeah, so essentially this is me telling you what I'm doing YouTube for, right? And this is me telling you the first thing to consider if you're going to start a YouTube channel. You need to know your why. You need to know why you are doing it, you know. You need to have a purpose, because if you don't, chances are you will give up. You will not have the drive to actually keep at it, you know. You will easily give up. And yeah, so that's my why. So you need to talk to yourself, have a conversation with yourself. Don't be on YouTube because that's what everyone is doing. Don't do it because it gives people money, because I know there are people who start YouTube channels because they hate that actually you can earn money off YouTube, right? And they think, I'm just gonna jump on YouTube and I'm gonna make money. And unfortunately it doesn't work like that, because you have to build yourself, you have to grow yourself, you have to see who you are and what you're about. And after that, that's how you will make your money. And what I always believe in is that your purpose will make money for you. You pursue your purpose. You don't go after money, you just pursue your purpose, and that will actually make money for you if you are doing it right, right? So you need to have a purpose of why you're doing YouTube. You need to know what you're about on YouTube. You need to know focus areas in terms of, okay, this is what my channel is going to focus on. Don't be all over the place. I know I'm one person that tends to be all over the place, because I will cook, I will do makeup, I'll talk about clothes, I will do everything, you know. And that's just me, it's my character. I'm one person who is not limited. Unfortunately, I can do makeup, I can do fashion, I can cook, I can speak. I'm one person, and I say this in the most humble way possible. I'm one person that I know that I can do everything, and that is why you will see everything on my channel, you know. But you need to be content with who you are. You need to be truthful to yourself. We will not all be able to do everything, unfortunately. So you need to know what you are good at and what you would like to be about, and stick to that, right? Don't go and be a beauty blogger, or don't want to cook or do whatever just because another person is doing it. If it is one thing that you are good at and that you know that you want to focus on, that is perfectly fine. Because now if you start to want to do other things that unfortunately are not aligned with who you are, it might not go that great, right? So I am all over the place because I believe that I'm not limited. I believe that I've been gifted in a lot of areas, which I thank God for. And yeah, so also, on this same case, I do want to say this. I don't believe that Because I know other people will tell you, oh, don't do a lot of things, just focus on one thing and get that right. I unfortunately don't believe in that. If you find me, you'll find me working on a lot of projects all the time that are not even related. Like now, there are things that I'm working on that are completely not related to media, or the YouTube space, or the influencing space, or whatever you want to call it. They are just like totally out, and that is because I do believe in a person being multi-talented and having multiple gifts. I do believe that you can be able to do everything at once. You just need the right focus for everything. So if you find yourself to be someone like me with the many gifts, the many talents, with someone whose mind is constantly working and wanting to do a lot of things, if you know that you can handle that, go ahead and do it. Don't listen to someone who tells you that you need to focus on one thing, because we have very limited time on earth. Okay, so if you want to do anything that is going to make you happy, and you know that you'll be able to handle it, if you are confident that it is aligned with who you are and that you'll be able to do it, go ahead and do it. Don't even listen to anyone. We are able to do whatever the hell that we want. We are able to do 100 things at one time, because our minds have not been made in such a way that they can focus on one thing at a time. If you can think about multiple things at a time, then you can do multiple things at a time. So I certainly don't believe in that. So you need to know your purpose. You need to know and be sure, be content, just like be sure about what you are about and what you want your channel to be about. Another thing is that you need to be very consistent, right? This space requires dedication and consistency, because look, I'm one person who does not look like at a lot of things when I watch other YouTube channels, because I watch YouTube a lot, right? I literally subscribe to every single person that has a channel. If you don't have a channel, I'm not subscribed to your YouTube channel, tell me why. Like, if you do have a YouTube channel and I am not subscribed, just like tell me why I'm not subscribed. Okay, because I will literally, this earring gives me problems, you guys, so I just need to fix it before it falls here. So I literally subscribe to everyone's channels, and that's me doing it out of support, because I know how hard it is to get subscribers. But at the same time, it's free. I literally have nothing to lose, so I don't know, I've always been that person. I subscribe and watch everyone. If you ask me even today who's my favorite YouTuber or who do I watch a lot, I can't even give you a certain answer, because I just watch everyone and I enjoy a lot of people, right? So the point that I am trying to get across is consistency. So look, if people are going to be interested in your channel, you need to constantly give them something. Okay, so you can't put out content and then you disappear. This is something that has happened, like where I'm concerned, where my channel is concerned, which I'm not proud of, which I would not want to happen again. Yeah, so you can't put out content and then you disappear, and then you come back 6 months later or a year later and you start doing YouTube, and you expect people to take you seriously. Another thing is that if you are on YouTube, maybe let's say as basically a beauty blogger or something, and you are looking to attract brands to work with, you need to keep the consistency, because brands want that. Okay, so there's no brand that's gonna want to work with you if you're not consistent, because they want you to be in people's faces. They want to believe that when they give you their product to promote or to work with, or whatever the case, they want to have the confidence that actually people are going to consume that. But now it's uncertain that you're going to get viewers on certain videos if you upload a video today and then you come back and upload again 6 months later. So people will quickly get bored. Also, let's say you are starting out. Obviously, when you're starting out, there's like a lot of uncertainties. We're not sure if this is a person that I would watch, but maybe, so you put out a video and okay, maybe I watch, and then I'm not sure about whether I would want to continue watching you or something like that, but I am willing to give you a chance. So if you do put out more content, then it's easier for me to watch you and actually decide if I will be watching you or not, right? So you're essentially redeeming yourself to people who might have not enjoyed your previous content, okay? But now if you're gonna put out a video and you come back 6 months later, chances are people will not even have interest, and especially if they did not enjoy like your previous content, chances are people will not even bother themselves by wanting to watch what you put out again, right? So you need to be consistent, you need to have a purpose, you need to um find your niche, your market, what you're focusing on. And yeah, so I think like I feel like I'm all over the place in this video as well, but I feel that I want to stress this. If you want to start a YouTube channel, guys, you don't wait until you have a camera, you don't wait until you have the perfect background, you literally don't wait for nothing, you start now, okay? So when I started my channel in 2018, I was using my phone, I was using a Samsung J5 to film content, and people were watching me and people liked me, and they didn't like me because of the quality, but it is what I was putting out, it was the content, it was my mind, it was the voice that I was saying that actually attracted people, some of which are still here today watching me, okay? The quality wasn't that great, I'm telling you today. 2 years later, I am still using a phone right now to film content. So I started with the Samsung J5, and then luckily my dad got me a phone. I used an iPhone X, which they stole. I was not on YouTube for like 6 months because I didn't have a phone then. I finally got a phone last year in December. I got an iPhone 11, which is what I'm using now. So I am telling you guys, you don't wait until you have a camera. And this is not to say that I don't want a camera. I can afford a camera, but I have priorities, right? And besides that, I have like prepared myself to get a camera some time ago, but things didn't go according to plan, and it wasn't even my fault. So unfortunately I couldn't get a camera, and I'm not going to sit and not film because I don't have a camera. Even now I'm not even putting pressure on myself a bit about getting a camera, because camera or not, I am still able to put out content. And what matters is not my quality, what matters is not my lighting, what matters is the content that I put out. It's my mind, it's my thoughts, it's my contribution, okay? And I do understand that obviously I know I'm one person who likes things, like I like orderly things, so definitely I do want great quality, I do want great lighting, but if it's not there, I will not stress myself about it. I'm gonna work with what I have, which is exactly what I'm doing. So don't even stress yourself trying to look for a camera. Use Actually, I look at some of the greatest, like the biggest South African YouTubers, because I mostly watch South African YouTube, and I I like to go a little back and watch people from back then, and see how they started and how it was. Let me give you examples. You must watch, if you y'all's channel, just go to like her um to her very first videos, just go to K Republic's very first videos, just go to Patricia. Guys, if you watch Patricia Bright's old videos, you are not going to believe your eyes. And it essentially proves what I'm telling you, that people are not here because of your quality or whatever. It is essentially about the content that you put out. And I think it is the great work that Patricia Bright did that got her to over 1 million subscribers today. And it is possible. Just like start with whatever you have, don't even stress yourself. And yeah, guys, just focus on delivering the best content that you can. Just focus on being focused and knowing what you're about. Just focus on just like delivering great quality, and quality, I mean, in terms of the content. and just like work on your confidence. Just like watch yourself and be like, you know what, I would watch myself. You know, if I was someone, I would definitely click on this channel and watch, you know. So you want to be that person, and those things will come, guys. They will come, but at this moment they are not there. We're not gonna stress about them. We are gonna work with what we have. So that's exactly what I'm advising you to do. I think this is the end of my video, and I actually think there's a lot of things that I wanted to say, but maybe since this video is already longer, I will just do a part 2 of this video. So yay, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, please give it a massive thumbs up. Please don't forget to comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope that you are staying home and safe. Love you guys.